3, 2, 1, start. So far as the question of recruitment is concerned, the creamy layer do not prefer to join army, rather they want to join civil services. I would appeal you that this creamy layer should be encouraged to become army officers. But this is possible only when they are guided by such feeling, but it is happening the other way round. We should inculcate such feeling that India is our motherland and every Indian has a duty to protect it, and this he can do by joining army, and for this we will have to implement compulsory military service. All the persons of 18 years age should be imparted training, and during such training, as per the ability of the individuals, they should be sent either to military or to the civil side. If we are able to do like this, then we can give a strong army to the nation. Off and on, you must have come across to the news of accidents of fighter aircrafts. The reason cannot be other than that of mistakes committed by the pilots. If we do not provide a better army, such accidents will keep on raising. We cannot afford such national wastage. Any individual is not to be blamed for it, as our selection is not fair. If a Jawan gets recruited after paying a bribe of rupees 20,000, then how can he serve his country? Corruption persists in our recruitment process. If we are unable to remove it, then how can we make our army a strong one? I would ask you to implement strictly. Such a procedure be evolved that recruitment to the armed forces is made without any consideration. Recruitments should be made according to the physical fitness of the candidates. We should keep our soldiers in high esteem who serve our motherland, and they are the pride of our nation. Recently, some increase has been made in the pension, but awardees have not been included in it. We should have a very high regard for the awardees, and their widows have made great sacrifices for the nation. Otherwise, who would like to go to guard our checkposts at the peak of Siachen? There is not one to see him whether he is performing his duty honestly or not. Only his God and his motherland can see as to how he is guarding our borders. He thinks that a slightest negligence on his part will not be forgiven by his God and his motherland.